Hello, ma'am. What's your name today?
My name is Jacquelin Hunt Cantrell.
When and where were you born?
I was born in Independence, Missouri on June 28th, 1958.
Did you have any siblings?
I do have siblings. I have seven half siblings, and then I was raised by my paternal grandparents, so I had a brother with them.
Yes, ma'am. What was your childhood like?
I was very blessed. I had a wonderful childhood. My parents doted on me. I was spoiled. I was daddy's little girl, and if I wanted something bad enough, I knew how to get it. But it was a good childhood. And we played in the yard, and we rode in the back of pickup trucks, and none of us ever died from it. So.
Well, what's your look like or your outlook on life like?
I believe that the Lord is in control of my life, that I've given my life to Him, and I'm just following the path that He puts before me. Doesn't mean I don't make mistakes and get off the track a little bit, but I try to pull myself back and get back on the track. And, the Lord has blessed me. I have had a wonderful life. Um, my son is 22 years old, and I never thought I'd have a son. I never thought I'd have any children. So I've been very blessed.
What did you find yourself doing most of your life for your career?
I've mostly worked secretarial work. I do a lot of crafts. I create jewelry, and I sew and make quilts. But as far as what I do to make a living, I work for a school. I've worked in the schools for almost 40 years now, and I am the registrar. So I make sure everybody gets in and gets all the paperwork in.
Yes, ma'am. Would you say you had any notable achievements in your lifetime?
I don't know about that. I mean, I've lived a good life. I I try to please everyone, which is a bad thing and a good thing. But I guess my biggest notable is that I haven't gone to jail,
Yes, ma'am.
and I haven't had to hide any bodies.
What did you find yourself doing most of your lifetime when you weren't working?
I do, like I say, a lot of crafts. Before, my husband and I traveled a lot. As we've gotten older, we don't. We pretty much sit at home. But we have dogs, and like I say, we have a 22-year-old son that lives with us, and we're both crafty. My husband crochets, and like I say, I make jewelry and quilts, and so we've always got some kind of project going.
What have been some of the most important changes you've seen in your lifetime?
Oh, well, it's 2020, so you have to say COVID-19. Um, I've seen a lot of changes, like I said, because I work in the schools. I've seen a lot of changes in the school systems. I don't think that parents are as involved as they should be with their children anymore. And I know that that's hard because mothers have to work now, but I just feel that we've kind of lost track of our children. It's important that you know who your kids' friends are and where they're going, and they may not like it, but it's important that you know those things because you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. Would you say there's any regrets in your life or any confessions you'd like to make?
Well, there really are no bodies that have been hidden, so that's a good confession. Um, let's see. My biggest regret probably would be that I didn't go to college. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree, but it's in religious education, but that I didn't go to college to become a teacher, or when I grew up, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I like to argue, so I kind of consider myself a lawyer now because I argue about everything. But I guess that would probably be my biggest regret, is that I didn't go to college. I didn't go to college for a career. And I think that a lot of times kids are pushed into going to college, and they get useless careers. I think I'd much more prefer my son to go to a trade school, something that he can do to better himself, to make a good life for himself.
And I guess for the final question today, to wrap it all up, really, I'd say, was there any advice you'd give to the younger generations?
Trust yourself. Trust in your beliefs. Trust in what's in your heart. Don't go out there and let other people tell you this is how you should believe. This is what you should do. Find your own way. Um, there's so much out there that's not worth listening to, let alone having it written down. But trust in your heart. Know that what you have in your heart is good and is how you want to live.
Thank you for your time today, Miss Jackie.
You're welcome.